You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. What's going on? You locked in with the Innovators YouTube. You already know I got the best interviews right here, man. Shout out to my sponsor, St. Ives Blunts. Make sure to get you one of those. I got Oakland in the building today for the second time.
You original
person to pull up on the Innovator, you feel me? I got Rayven Justice. How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm good. Blessed, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. First, I want to say it's a pleasure and a blessing to have you here. I appreciate you coming through today.
Come on, brother. Likewise, you know I had to double back on you one time.
I already know.
You already know.
To start off, how is Rayven Justice feeling right now?
Rayven Justice is feeling blessed. I'm feeling good. Just happy that I'm here, still here. You know what I'm saying? To be in 2021, still doing my thing, still able to do music, and just live life. You know what I'm saying? Rayven Justice is good.
Yeah. Tell me, how do you feel about everything we've been seeing with the coronavirus?
Man, it's all type of mixed emotions, to be honest. But you know, I just advise everybody to just stay tucked off. You know what I'm saying, and to let the government tell us what we got to do next, man.
Will you take the vaccine?
I'm gonna see how everybody else react first. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back first for a minute.
It's funny because I seen this video where this lady took the shot and she passed out. And my mama was really telling me, like, man, you need to take the vaccine. I'm like, I sent through the video of the lady passing out, and I say, you see why we got to be cautious? You feel me? Like,
oh, God.
Has the coronavirus been slowing you down as far as the music, though?
As far as, like, just shows and shit like that, but not nothing else. You know, I've still been in the studio nonstop, banging out shit nonstop. You know what I'm saying? As long as that continues, I'm good to go. You know what I mean? But I definitely miss the shows, man. I can't wait to get back in action and start rocking them stadiums and them stages again.
Yeah, not for sure.
Real talk.
Tell me, how do you feel about police brutality? We've been seeing that everywhere.
Man, you know, I feel the same, just like everybody else feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know all what's going on, and just like everybody else know, it's been happening for a long time, and you know, it's not too much that we can do about it, I guess. But stand up to for our rights and shit. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody out there outside making a stand and riding and doing all that shit to change some shit around. So, yeah. You know, I'm all for that.
No, for sure. Have you been keeping up with, like, the news today? Like, did you see how, like, the Trump supporters, like, busted in the White House and they tore down the White House?
I actually haven't been keeping up. That sounds crazy as hell. But I ain't gonna lie, I was just on my phone and I was just looking and I seen something like a black police officer got fired on, or she fired on somebody, and then it went down. It was just crazy looking. It's getting hectic up out there in them streets.
Trump supporters took the White House. This is just some crazy shit that's going on in the world right now.
I gotta go check that out. That's crazy though.
How did people react to you when you first started making music?
I mean, it was like basically a slow reaction. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, it was something I kept to myself. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't share it with too many people at that time. Only my, like, inner circle kind of knew.
Yeah.
But I remember I was just practicing it, and over time as I was doing it, I felt more and more comfortable. I started inviting all my partners to my house, and one by one, I didn't want a group reaction. I remember that. I wanted one by one. So no, it ain't nobody in your ear. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel about this. And I remember doing that, and I got all good vibes around them times. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just keep it rocking. And then I made a song called Cooties. And I remember I was in high school going to Oakland High at the time, and I made Cooties with my partner, RP, Marquise, man.
Yeah.
We did that thing together, and we put it out. I remember it was a basketball game. Damian Lillard, shout out Damian Lillard. He was playing at the time at the schoolhouse. And I remember in the midst of the game, whoever was working the music, they ended up letting me play the song.
Oh, that's
so
hard.
I'm like, I'm standing. I was so nervous. I stood outside the stadium. You feel me? Just to see the reaction from the crowd. So when it came on, everybody was going crazy in that thing. You feel me? So I'm like, ooh, I got some shit there. I'm gonna keep this shit rocking.
Nah, I like that a lot.
Real talk.
Tell me, how did you grow up? Were your parents around? What was it like?
Shit, man. You know, I grew up in the mud, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my parents, though. They did the best they could.
Yeah.
Still doing it to this day. You know, just eat. I remember, you know, whoever know, man. The mayonnaise sandwiches and them butter fucking sandwiches heated up in the microwave. You know what I'm talking about, man. That's where I remember we coming from. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, my dad always did the best he could. I grew up with my dad.
Yeah.
And you know, he just molded me as a man.
Yeah.
And shit, I took the knowledge and just took it on one. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Pops. You feel me?
Last interview we did, you talked about how your dad's from Atlanta, and how impactful do you think it was that your dad is from Atlanta? You feel me? Because that is like that culture. I think is real key, like especially as far as the music goes.
Yeah, man. It's actually super dope that I have that background heritage from my pops, because you know he got a whole nother background in the music game, and you know he was just schooling me and my little brother about, you know, just old school old school McGoodies, you know what I'm saying? Just teaching us about all the old school people that was in the game before everybody, you know what I'm saying? And after that, I just took light on it. And then I remember going to high school, seeing Chris Brown come out. I was like, look, dude is on some young shit. He turned. I know I could do the same shit. You feel me? So, you know, salute to Chris. He inspired me. And from then on, I just took it serious. I was like, man, I'm finna turn this shit up, man. You feel me?
Do you think that that like the Bay and Atlanta should connect more? Like I was just when I watched the versus battle, I'm sure you've seen it too.
Most definitely.
I was thinking how like Short and 40 both had like a resurgence in their career when they start fucking with Lil Jon and the A, you feel me, the Yin Yang.
They created like a whole movement within itself. Like I remember when I first learned Tell Me When to Go was produced by Lil Jon. I'm like, what? He was with us out there going crazy like that? Oh, okay. Nah, but that's hella dope, man. Even knowing that Zaytoven from the Bay, you know what I'm saying? He went down to Atlanta and linked up with Gucci and created a whole wave. You dig what I'm saying? So we been always connected, I feel. And I definitely feel like we need to connect more, man, as far as all the new artists that's out there doing their thing, man. Tap in with y'all Cali people, man. We gotta put this shit together, bro. Real talk.
How did you feel about the versus battle?
Man, I felt slammed as far as for one, just with so many hits by both them legends, man. Shout out to the legends, man. But I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a die hard, gonna be on the Oakland side no matter what. You feel me? Even if we lose, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah. But nah, it's all love to the whole Bay, man. I definitely give kudos to Fody, man. He earned way more respect on my end. You dig what I'm saying? He one of the real dudes in this game, man, and you know, they showed out that night. You know what I'm saying? That was all good looks.
E40 showed out with the dance moves.
E40 was gigging on him. You feel me? He broke out. He was off that Earl Stevens.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, that was a great promotion for the lick, because if you can get them dance moves,
man,
keep it coming.
He had Curry hitting it.
Exactly.
Shout out Curry. Curry was going crazy.
Can you describe Oakland in 3 words?
That's tough though, but don't be mad at me if I get this wrong, y'all. I'm gonna say cold-hearted, struggle, you feel me? No dreams. You feel me?
Okay. Now describe yourself.
Confident, determined, what's another one, man? It's got to be the one. And relentless.
I like that.
Real talk.
How do you feel about R&B music right now?
I feel like we need to make a comeback, heavy body, man. All my R&B niggas out there, look, we got to put this shit together, man. We got to put it together. We got to unite. We got to have some sort of camaraderie, man. You see the rap niggas, they done took over the game. I remember when it was our game that was in that, and we had everybody, man, I wish I could sing. We got to get this shit back, y'all. What the fuck we doing? Yeah. We got to make more songs together. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of us is too stuck into an R&B time. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like we need to start being more open to the now and don't get stuck into the past. You feel me? I know that we want to keep that same vibe that we were listening to when we were coming up. Yeah. But vibes always change. You dig what I'm saying? Like it's inevitable. You feel what I'm saying? Like we gotta go with the time, like Fody was saying. You feel me? You don't want to be left behind. Yeah. You gotta go with the time. Yeah. You dig what I mean?
Yeah, nah, for sure. I know you talked about you love 90s R&B.
Love it.
Who are some of your favorite R&B artists from the 90s?
Man, Donnell Jones, Avant. Man, there's so many of them guys, man. Who else, brother? John B. the list goes on, man. Not Mario. He went in. Who was out, man? I don't even remember, man.
Yeah,
Them my top threes, though. You feel me? I'm over here perking off this, you feel me? But them my top three dogs right there. Avant, Donnell Jones, John B.
Yeah.
I can't think of nobody else right now, but shout out to the other legends that was out there rocking. I love all that shit. I stay playing it every day. That's where I take my meditation in right before I go in the studio. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to the 90s, man. Real talk. They set this shit up. They set the trend for sure.
When you started making music, did you like work a job or like what were you doing at the time?
When I started making music, I was young when I started making music for fun. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember my dad, had us always around his artists in the studios. Yeah. So we quite naturally just kind of wanted to be a part of it because trying to follow our dad type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so we was already playing with the recording as a young age, but just not taking it serious. Yeah. So I always liked that, but when I took it serious, it was in high school. Yeah. You feel me? That's when I was like, more older and more having to figure out what I was going to do with my life. Yeah. So I was thinking in my head like, what the hell I'm about to do after this? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could be popular in high school and then not, and then when you get out of school,
that. It's a lot of niggas we both know who was popular.
You already know. You feel me?
Right now.
Is at the crib with their mom and trying to figure this shit out. I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk.
How do you feel about the Bay Area music scene right now?
I feel like we hot. You know what I'm saying? And really the whole West Coast. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole movement right now going on. We just got to keep the camaraderie stronger. We got to all stick together and follow Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes stick together, and I feel like we got to do the same, follow suit. And we will be back on the top of this food chain that's going on with this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Atlanta running this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep it 1,000 with you. Shout out to Atlanta.
Yeah, shout out to Atlanta for sure. Do you think that people say like a stereotype Bay Area artists don't work together? It's not really true for you because we see you work with a lot of people. How do you feel about that statement?
I feel like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Like even the people that I work with, it took time to work with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own way they working or timing on when they want to work with you. Yeah. I'm just one of the different type of artists. I don't take everything personal. Yeah. So big. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like I always believe timing is everything, and when it get time to doing it, fine. You dig what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody I've actually worked with, but I feel like we definitely got to change that. You know what I'm saying? That mentality we got out there. You know what I mean? We could be bigger if we all stuck together and worked together and jumped on each other's songs and created hits. Look at Too Short and U40. You know what I'm saying? They trying to show us. It's just that I don't know where our minds at as young people, but we shouldn't wait till we they age to figure that out. We need to be doing this shit right now. You dig what I'm saying?
Why do you think it's like that though?
Everybody want to be him.
Can't we all be everybody be on top together?
That's not how people see it. You know what I mean? You know how it be. People see like, man, I'm him though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah, I got you. Would you say that the music industry is really cutthroat?
Hell yeah, most definitely. You could feel away one day and then it'll be over the next. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple alone to me.
Yeah. Can you talk about it? You can talk about it if you don't want to talk about it, but like, can you tell me like what happened with like the situation with you signing your first deal with Kafani and how that broke down?
Man, that's some old ass shit. Yeah. You feel me?
You want to talk about it?
It's 10 years. It's so old. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just grown. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm a whole nother nigga now from the whole situation. It was just a deal that went bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I can sum it up now. You feel me? Anything else that's going on as far as that situation is just bullshit because the nigga's doing his thing still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I could put my thing on it. But salute.
Do you feel like it's often that in the music industry, if someone does like have a lack of knowledge and say at a per time that people will try to take advantage of you?
Hell yeah.
Why do you think it shouldn't be? I mean, of course it's a business, but at the end of the day, it shouldn't be like that though. Like why?
It just shouldn't be like that. And I feel like the Atlanta folks figured that out now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cats like Young Thug and Future, they teaching they people how to really do this shit for real. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been through this shit and got fucked over. Yeah. Their own self. So I salute those guys for even stepping up to the plate and doing what they doing out there in Atlanta. Yeah. But that's just some game that was passed on. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody went through their trials when they got on, and you got some cats that feel like, oh, okay, I got played, so they made it feel like that's a part of the business.
Yeah.
Is to play. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of them older cats that did that shit, you know what I'm saying? It was taught to them and they grew to think it was cool to do.
Yeah.
When the whole time you could have been a real nigga and just, you know what I'm saying, looked out.
Yeah.
And the situation could have been way bigger. You dig what I'm saying?
I think that's what it should be though. I feel like it shouldn't be on the I'm gonna take advantage of somebody and get over on them in the meantime and then fuck them for later. It's like, nah, bro. Like,
that's a lot of planning when you could have been planning to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All that extra ass shit you could have you could have put that same energy into blowing this shit up and and then seeing the whole team go crazy. You feel me?
Yeah. Nah, but you completely right, and I think that's something that has to change moving forward.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes. You talked about in our last interview how Rick Lee and like the Bay Area DJs really supported you when you were trying to come out.
Most def.
And shit. Do you think that it's still important for artists to push their records with the DJs? I mean, I guess prior to Corona and when Corona is over, like, you think that's super? Like now, I feel like a lot of music promotion is done on the internet, but I feel like there's still like a lot of value in getting out there. You feel me? Bro,
me and you got that same mentality. You dig what I'm saying? But, that's just that pure hustle.
Yeah.
Whoever know the pure hustle gonna know them that you got to get in them streets too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to shake hands and kiss babies in real life and on the internet. The internet is not real life. You get what I'm saying? So you got to think. I started doing music when, it was still CDs and shit. I was passing out CDs. Yeah. So I got a chance to be able to go outside and hand my CD to so many people.
That real old school.
Yeah, that real old school, real music hustle. You dig what I'm saying? Shout out to the OGs that didn't pass the game. But I'm out there. I'm not even selling my CDs. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was young, I'm thinking in my head, I want my music heard faster than that. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen everybody trying to sell this shit for like $5 or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes niggas not buying it because niggas like, I'm not.
And I saw that. You dig what I'm saying? So you wasting a lot of time when you moving like that. So my young head at the time, I'm like, bro, I'm just finna just waste all my little twos and fews on a bunch of CDs. My dad had the CD burner, and I waited all night burning all these CDs, writing my information on the actual CD. I remember I had to learn like not to just write it on the actual paper cover because when the CD come out now it's a blank CD. So I learned so much doing that shit, bro. And like I said, I was out there passing out CDs to whoever on the bus, trapping every day. You know what I'm saying? And still to this day, those same people that probably even got one of them CDs of mine, it mean more. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They can remember that later down the line, 30 years later when you older and shit.
Not real
shit. And you do your verses and shit, and they gonna be like, bro, I remember when I saw you on this place at this time, and you gave me this CD, and I still got it.
Yeah.
That's what you get. You get what I'm saying? You get a real fan.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So you definitely have to be mindful of having both in your arsenal. You gotta hit the streets and you gotta hit that internet. You know what I mean?
No, off tops. Do you think fame and spotlight and the spotlight is good or bad?
Say it again.
Do you think fame and the spotlight is good or bad?
Both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could be setting yourself up for failure. Yeah. You know what I mean? All type of shit. The industry changed.
Yeah.
I remember when I was coming up, it was just amazing to see videos.
Yeah.
Like when the artist just dropped the video and then we like, damn, we was just blown away just because of that. We didn't know nothing about them. We wasn't able to see what they was doing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
I feel like as soon as that opened up, that's what changed the game. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it made it just weird. You feel me? Now you got artists that's scared to do anything, and you deal what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that just want clout.
Yeah.
I remember when clout wasn't even a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell is clout? You feel me?
Instagram.
You feel me? Like it's a whole phrase for this shit. Like people really want this mysterious thing. Like and it don't even last long when they get it. You get what I'm saying? Like you did something real quick to be set to notice, and then all the people just say fuck you after that. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's real shit. I just seen a stupid ass video the other day.
Yeah.
This dude like ran into a Walmart and like poured milk all over himself. I'm not gonna say all the stuff he said, but
bro, I
was weird.
Bro, I was just at the crib at the Airbnb with my brother Solo. Shout out brother in here. You feel me? And I was just showing him a girl. She went in the bathroom and literally bent over and farted. And let us see her do it, basically. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, I'm finna go back on the party now. And I'm just blown away. Me and brother blown away. Like, is this this is what y'all doing now? Like, is this what we as humans are stooping down just to just be kind of known, or for a day or half a day,
Yeah.
3 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it be. You know what I'm saying? A quick laugh majority of the time.
That's hella weird.
Crazy.
How do you feel about, I mean, basically with the Casanova situation, it came out that they were saying they took clips from the Vlad TV interview. Do you believe that it's on the artist or the interviewer as far as answering questions and asking questions? Like,
I really, it's both. You know what I'm saying? Because if the artist wasn't asked, then he wouldn't even probably talked about it. You dig what I'm saying? But also the artist, because he's not being forced to say any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? He could have just been like, next question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Easily. Like,
I'll be trying to put
nigga could have just said, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they, it's again, it goes back to the clout shit.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to
prove themselves.
To prove themselves, and I feel like it's like it's everybody's like you know how you make a character up on a video game?
Yeah.
And then you get to see all they shit?
Yeah.
The details of who that's what they keep running down they shit. Like, I'm a real ass nigga. I done been popped that, shot up, went to jail 30 times. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah. It's like, it's the clout in that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's like, they want credibility because of all of that shit. All that shit is, I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? I got my own opinion about this shit, but I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how they use you. You feel me? That's how they get you when you want to talk too much of your business on there. You know what I mean? And everybody in the world can see what you're saying. You feel me?
I think especially with Vlad, because I feel like if you pulling up on Vlad, you already
should know what time it is. Yeah. I'm not about to be answering none of them weird ass questions. Yeah, so I'm about to be like, I don't know, lad.
Yeah. and he just gonna have to move on.
He's gonna have to move on. That's it.
Nah, that's for sure.
I don't know. Just start memorizing this. I don't know.
Yeah.
And keep it clear. Next question.
Yeah. How hard is it?
Shout out to Marshawn Lynch, because he know that so well. Yeah. He'll fugaze you the whole interview.
Yeah. You get nothing out of him.
Out of him the whole time. Oh yeah, today's nice.
He originated
random ass shit. So what happened on the game? Today's is shining. The birds is chirping.
Yeah. Marshawn started the whole wave with that.
Man, he go for that. Shout out to the brother, man. See how it is.
How hard is it to get you a beat right now? Are there any producers you working with specifically? What's going on with that?
I'm actually open. You know what I'm saying? I'm a musician.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I actually give everything a chance, a try. I play it to the gang, and if it's moving the studio for make me feel a way, I'll just jump on it. You know what I'm saying? It's really that easy. Just, get my email. You know what I mean? Hit me up. If you got beats, get my email. Yeah. Send them over. I'm going to check them out.
Oh, that's 100. If you got some fire beats, send them over. Don't send no weak shit, though.
Don't send no weak shit.
I'm going to say that right now.
Please. I love slaps. I love all type of shit.
Yeah. Let's talk about your new single out right now, Dogging featuring Sada Baby.
Okay.
How did that record come about?
Shout out Sada Baby for one, man. He came on there and gassed that 24-bar verse for you, boy. I appreciate that. Man, I was in Vegas. I cut the hook to the beat. Shout out Link Up.
Yeah.
He made the beat for me.
We're going crazy right now,
man,
too.
Link Up going insane on the beats, man. Yeah. Shout out Oakland, man. I told you we on the rise doing hella shit. But Link Up sent over the beat. It was slapping hella hard. I was like, oh, no, matter of fact, I got to take it back. Shout out to my mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Oakland at my mama house. You feel me? And, she up in there grooving, slapping hella old school shit. And she played the original song. You dig what I'm saying? Of the sample that I chose. Yeah. Shaka Khan, shout out Shaka Khan. You dig what I'm saying? And she up in there grooving, washing the dishes and shit. Yeah. And I get to feeling myself like, I'm like, oh, this shit's still slapping. Yeah. I'm like, why is it still making me dance? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I got my studio helmet on now. So I'm like, okay. I went and searched it on YouTube real quick and sent it over to Link Up. I'm like, Link Up, bro, I need you to do your thing. Flip this for me. He like, it's good, I got you. Yeah. He flipped it in 2 days, sent it back done. I'm like, oh my God, brother, woke it up. You feel me? He got it sounding like today. You feel me? So I'm like, I gotta get to the studio. I get to the studio. I'll wait till I go to Vegas. I get to the studio out there. I lay the hook down. And when the hook was laid, I was like, let me see what the gang think. I sent it over to my brother Solo and my other niggas, and they all hit me back with all thumbs up, like, oh, this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? So I just hurried up, finished it on up. Yeah. Didn't know if I even wanted anybody on it at first. You did what I'm saying? And then I seen Sada Baby came to the Bay. I just tapped in. It was around my birthday. Yeah. Brother came to the lab. I was like, hit play on him, he was off it. You know what I'm saying? I remember he was so focused, like he needed to hear it like a good amount of times. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh God, I appreciate Sada for sliding, man.
What was it like when y'all was in the studio?
It was just dope seeing how he worked. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody worked different. I know I got my little flow, how I do my thing. I just wanted to see how he did his, and I admired it. You know what I'm saying? He a goon in the booth, bro. Like, he come up with shit fast as hell, and you dig what I'm saying? His energy is insane. Everybody should know that. But seeing it is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, the energy was just crazy, bro. Like, he know who he is in the booth. You know what I'm saying? And I've worked with people that don't. So, you know, salute to the artistry that bro got, man. We got a banger out right now, man. Go check out the video. It's out right now everywhere. Check it out.
Hell yeah, first single of the year for sure.
First single of the year, man. 2021. We coming heavy body.
You was also on the new Too Short album on the record Oaklandish. How that record come about?
Shout out Too Short, man. I was living out in LA about a year and a half ago. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up linking up with Too Short. He asked me to pull up to the lab. You know, I've been knowing Too Short for a while now, so I was like, hell yeah, I pull up. Boom. I went over there. He started playing beats and shit, and then he was like, let's get something going. So we started working, and then we just did a couple of records. You know what I mean? And when we did a few of the records or whatever, I got to thinking in myself one night at a studio. He had walked out of the booth. I'm like, we got like cool 6 songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, we might as well just put together an EP. You know what I'm saying? So I shot him a text when he was stepped out, and then he texted me a text back and was like, it's good. Let's do it. So when he came back in the booth, he just got right to work. You dig what I'm saying? And man, it was just dope. Epic working with him is dope because I was learning. It's different when you just working and you just knocking shit out. But when you can learn working with somebody like Too Short too, and he's teaching me different things I don't know, like he's so dope. I'm not even gonna give away the game, but I picked up a lot of game, bro, from Too Short, man. And I learned that he's not just a rapper. He can do different things in the studio. You know how to make a song sound different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember recording a song with him, and then I come back and it's changed all around and flipped all around, but it sounds super dope still. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, we actually did like 15 records. Damn. Yeah, bro. We went in, bro, and we trimmed it down to about 10. So he was like, you know, let's just probably drop 10 records. You did what I'm saying? And then he ended up doing this shit with 40. You did what I'm saying? And threw 2 of the records on there. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, so look, we just gonna just do the EP. We still got some other bangers. I'm like, I'm with it. Let's go. You feel me? I appreciate you even throwing me up on that thing. You dig?
And y'all shot the video right in the town too.
Man, shot the video right in town. How was the video?
Because it looked fun as fuck.
Bro, it was so fun that day, brother. I'm telling you.
It looked like the energy was there for sure.
Man, we brought the city. The city was coming out as we was shooting that thing. Trust me, man. Like, we was out there turned up. We had the kids out there. You feel me? All the pedestrians was running around. It was like, and it was like a low key concert. You know what I mean? Me and Guap Dad and Short, we was out there going crazy, having a good ass time.
3 Oakland factors right there.
Come on, man, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely turned it up for the city that day, man. Shout out Short again, man. And E40. Oh God.
In 2020, you dropped a few projects. Do It for Justice 2. Do It Justice Deluxe. Wavy Justice 3. How were you able to stay so consistent during the pandemic?
Man, just locking in the studio, bro. You know what I mean? That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? This is like really my passion. A lot of people do it for their own reasons, but I really do this music for passionate reasons. And, you know, I love the art. I love the ability to create something out of nothing. And I love the ability to create something and make people feel a way about it. You dig what I'm saying? This is like real creations that we making. So it's like I'm just up in there, I'm creating something, and I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what's going to come out of it. So it's just that alone is fun and in its own way, and I don't know. I just love this shit. You feel me?
Were you ever hesitant to drop, like knowing that you couldn't do no shows or anything? Did that ever come into your mind?
Not at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember before I was even doing shows, a lot of people don't know when I first started out, I wasn't even taking those shows. And I remember a lot of people wanted to book me when I was just dropping songs. And I remember when I started getting buzz in the city. And then a lot of promoters was coming. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared and spooked to do a show at the time. You feel me? So I was like, I'm cool.
Had you scared?
I don't know. You dig what I'm saying? Never doing it. You feel me? Never ever doing it.
He was like, I never did it before.
So I'm like, I don't know if I want to. So I remember I was on that hype for a while, and then one of my partners was like, you know, you can't be an artist and not do no shows. Like, he really sat me down one day, and I was in high school, and he was like, come on, bro. And I remember Oakland High that was having like an event day where a couple of like the kids that did music at the school could come perform in front of the school.
Yeah.
So my partner, he didn't even go to my school. You feel me? He was going to Oakland Tech. You feel me? He came all the way to Oakland High and was like, man, let's perform.
Yeah.
He didn't have to go back to school the next day here.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, you trying to set me up to make me look crazy. You can go back to school the next day and nobody even know you.
Nobody know what you did. That's hella funny.
But that shit was hella funny. So to make sure, long story short, I remember going home, running. I ran hella fast to the house because I stayed right up the street from school. And again, we had CDs then. So I ran and grabbed a CD with me and him had made a song called Undercover Boppers. I ran and went and got it. Literally, that shit was so funny, bro. It was about a song. The song was about girls that's undercover bops at school. You feel me? So I ran and got the CD, brought it back at the school. Was tired as hell. They popped it on. We started performing. Man, I almost choked, bro.
Like
stage fright. It's like it's really real. And that was the first time I overcame it, though. I'll never forget that. So my boy started off with the mic. He doing his thing. Then as my part's coming, I'm feeling it. I'm like, oh shit, it's coming. And I'm seeing all these people who I actually know. So they seeing Rayven now, and I'm popular in high school. Yeah. So they seeing Rayven finna get ready to hit the mic. Don't nobody know I do music.
Like,
they all the bad fine ass girls, all the popular dudes and shit, all the basketball players like this. Just looking at me, so I'm feeling the pressure. You feel me? So
you gotta perform it.
I'm like, I gotta snap out of it. So the mic, I remember he handed me the mic, and with my head I was going through so much. I grabbed the mic, I was shaking, and I looked back up, and then I forgot the words.
Yeah.
Like split second, I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, what are the words? What are the words? And then my part came. As soon as it came on, that's when I knew him again. Yeah. I'm like, and it just hit me. And I started rocking that bitch. I'm like, oh, I know the song. Okay, let's get it.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, man. Man, like I said, I overcame that fright that day. And ever since then, I just wanted to do shows. So I love shows now.
That's a special moment. I think anyone who does music and is trying to do music, they probably got a moment like that.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it should be crazy.
That's hella funny. I was like, do you look at comments?
Here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like are
here
you
and
the
there
type to argue with people on Instagram or
something? Sometimes, especially, because, we all in COVID, so we all locked down right now, ain't got really much to do. Yeah. So, when they trying you one day, I know somebody gonna feel it one day like, man, okay, they didn't try the right day, it's COVID. I don't have nothing to do, I'm finna go in.
Yeah.
So,
start arguing and shit.
Sometimes, man, I don't do it all the time though, man.
What are your plans as far as the music in 2021?
Got this new album, Back to Sliding. It dropped on my brother's birthday. Yeah. R.I.P. Rayven Justice.
Rest in peace.
February 11th. Put that in your calendar.
Yeah.
Just dropped a new single. Just the first single off the album. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Sada Baby. Dogging featuring Sada Baby out right now, man. And then we got the second single dropping in a couple of weeks, man. So I'm just excited for the whole rollout for this one. And then right after this, we're going to keep it rolling.
Hell yeah.
Be looking out for me and Two Shorts project. I don't know if it's going to be an EP or not, but we got some shit coming. We got a bunch of gems on the way, too.
Yeah.
Just be on the lookout, man. There's a lot of special shit happening in this year, bro. Real talk.
Are you into astrology?
No.
No? But you a Leo, though?
I'm a Leo for sure.
Do you know, like, characteristics of a Leo?
When you say astrology as far as Leos, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know about every sign.
Yeah,
though,
but you know about your sign?
I know about my sign.
What do they describe Leos as?
Oh man, so many different things, brother. You feel me? Like if we talking the bad shit, they say that we controlling and selfish and all this other weird ass shit. But then on the positive side, we the best friend that you could ever have. We the people that you can count on. We the loyalest people that you can depend on. We gonna be there. It's all type of good shit. It's way more good shit I could say than the bad shit. You feel me? And it's a lot of Leos that done did they thing in this industry shit. In every industry, you feel me? Shout out to all my Leo kings out there, man. You know what I mean? Nice. Leo gang in this thing.
Do you believe when an artist gets popping, they should move away from their city?
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Even Tupac said it best. I remember watching an interview. Pac was like, when I was living in Oakland, everybody was able to just knock at my door.
Yeah.
And when he said that, I was like, damn. if that was, you know, being from Oakland, I'm like, that's not good. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible.
So I was like, you know, I didn't even knock him moving to LA at that point. I was like, if it was that bad for you in town, I don't blame you for trying to swiggle up out of there, because in Oakland it's just crab full of buckets for real. Like you don't want to get caught up, and that's in every hood, but specifically talking about Oakland where he was at. He was better, you know what I'm saying? Get up out of there, bro. You dig what I'm saying? He too popping. He was too big of an artist to be in Oakland like that. And where he was talking, he was at on MacArthur or some shit like. I'm like, bro, that's right in the hood. At least get in the hills or something.
Go to the hills and get a fucking, you gonna need a gate damn near.
Yeah, you feel me?
I remember that from our last interview. You talked about being talking about how you really was inspired by Tupac and one of your biggest influences. Did you ever watch? Do you ever watch Unsolved?
Yeah.
Did you like it? Did you not like it?
I fucked with it. Anything that got to do with Tupac, I like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's a bad thing or it's always. I'm a super fan of Pac, so I'm always gonna watch whatever got his name involved. I'm just one of them diehard fans. You feel me? And I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the character that was playing Pac. But I liked the storiness of what happened and how it was gonna happen. It was just about what happened, and I wanted to learn more. You feel me? I was too young when he died, so I just wanted to learn more about the situation and see if they was gonna add in extra shit I never heard about. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I just watched it recently. That shit is crazy as hell. What did you admire about Tupac? Like, what were some things you admired about him?
The courage. You know what I'm saying? The gift, the art. I studied some of his in the studio clips. I remember one vividly. He was like talking to everybody in there and was like, well, "Look, bro, I don't want to stay in here all night. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to work, knock all this stuff out, pop up the next record. You get on it. You call it this. Let's get to the next one. Like that's how I like to work too. So when I saw that, I'm like, man, dude was just brilliant in his own way. You did what I'm saying? You can learn a lot from like just looking at how he was moving and working. But I admire a lot of more things about him. He was a poet. You know what I'm saying? I when I was in elementary school, I remember I won a poetry contest and ended up in a hard book. You know what I'm saying? They published me and shit. And I remember taking that to Dad and showing him. I was so happy. I was like, man, I'm finna go show my dad, man. You feel me? And he was proud of that. So it was like stuff like that. You know, I got in common with him, and I was a kid in elementary. So, you know, the more I started finding out, I'm like, man, I got a lot in common with Pac too. You dig what I'm saying? So I just love that nigga, bro. Like he was just a clean ass artist. You feel me? A real one. He needs to care about saying whatever he felt. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some Oakland shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact. Do you think like a rapper? I feel like Tupac was like he wasn't afraid to speak his mind on political shit, on shit that you feel me? Like people be like, damn, I don't know if you right now. I feel like shit that might even hurt your brand, like even the stuff he said about white people, like he just didn't give a fuck.
Back in the day, it was different.
But his mama a Black
Panther. It wasn't the internet. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So when he did an interview, he didn't have to worry about no backlash to that shit. It's just an interview. You could watch it and hate it, or he didn't have to know about you hating it or hear a bazillion people coming at him crazy the next day.
You
dig what I'm saying? So back in the day, that's and you know that's what a lot of people. It's crazy because a lot of artists I talk to want the old fame. They're yearning to get on now to want what once was.
Yeah, that's impossible now though with the Instagram.
It's never gonna be like how it once was, the fame wise. Like I'm telling you, everybody want the Tupac fame and the ones that was around them days where you could just be famous and nothing's going on and everybody love you type shit. You feel me? It's not like that no more.
Nah, that's
a whole nother game.
Why do you think it is now though? Like we see artists being like artists are like a target for always trying to get robbed. People always trying to bad shit surrounded with being an artist now.
The internet is like Instagram and shit. Internet it made it easier for people to get people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't see too many people, too many murders.
Every day.
Y'all dropping y'all own location at places. You feel me? So I feel like, you know, in this era now, we got to move completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like you really need to be moving like you a celebrity. Like, you know, I remember every young dude right now got the yearn to want to change up what fame was too. You feel me? Like I'm gonna be a realer dude. I'm gonna stay in the hood. Because I know that all the other famous people was moving to LA and doing this and doing that. So I'm gonna do what they didn't do. You feel me? they did all that shit for a reason. For
Yeah.
one, dig what I'm saying? Because they already
Facts.
knew it was grimy then.
Yeah.
Probably more grimier then
Yeah.
than now. You feel me? On the street level, you feel
For
me?
sure. 'Cause there's
But
less cameras and shit.
come on. But now it's just easier to get you because
Yeah.
cameras is always on you, or you want to get on yours. You got a personal camera where people will know the area you in.
Yeah.
Depending on what city it is and
Yeah.
shit. They know the certain trees, they know the certain sign
That's
right
facts.
there and the store right there.
Yeah.
You making it so easy to get got.
Yeah.
So the little shooters at home, they like, bro, he right there.
Yeah. I know exactly.
I know
where it is.
exactly where bro at.
Yeah.
He right there, bro.
Especially
You know
if
what
you
I'm
rapping about gangster shit all the time. People
It's
always
espe-
want to show
and
gangster.
yeah, you feel me? So you giving them a reason to try to move on you.
Yeah.
So it's all type of wild shit, bro.
How much support do you expect from your friends as far as musically?
I mean, how I felt in the past about it, I expected all of them to, you know what I'm saying, support me, post my shit, and you know, do the righteous thing behind who they call their partner and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you getting older and you start figuring out, you know, what life is about, and you know what I'm saying, you know, I don't expect shit now. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like you can't expect nothing from nobody up in this shit. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Nah,
So
I'm
I don't even get myself mad because of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I already had my days and shit. So you live and you learn, bro.
Yeah.
Don't expect nothing from nobody. I don't even I don't even care if I do the song with somebody and they don't post it. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like my whole mental about
That
this
doesn't
shit.
bother you?
Not 1 second. No,
it's
not
funny
even
that
one
you
bit.
say that. I did an interview with somebody and like a random fan DM me like, "Oh, bro, I love this interview. Aren't you mad that so and so didn't post it?" And I was like, "Nah, bro. Like, I don't." I said, if "Someone posted it, they posted, but like." I said,
Can't let that shit bother you, brother.
yeah, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Get him up and get mad? I said, he still did the interview.
He still did the interview.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how I think of it.
Yeah.
Just how you just thought about that. I'm like, bro, still jumped on the record, and
Yeah.
if he did the video, he just still came to the video. So, you know what I
I
mean?
was like, what can I do? I stayed solid the whole time.
Exactly.
Like,
I did my part, so it's whatever. You know what I mean?
What advice can you give to up and coming artists?
Perfect y'all craft if y'all taking on this music shit for real. Find y'all a solid ass circle. You feel me? A circle that believe in you. You get what I'm saying? And your visions. And man, just stay consistent and keep working hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it'll pan out. You know what I'm saying? You get what you put in.
Yeah.
So if you putting in 100%, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get 100% back. If you putting in, you know what I'm saying, just keep doing the math. You feel me? I always tell my people that. So
Yeah. Nah, real shit. If you could relive your life, is there anything you would change?
probably a hell of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. It was probably a lot of moments in my life where I'm like, man, I wish I could have did this. You know what I'm saying? As a kid and all, I used to get whoopings and shit. So I'll be like, damn, I wish I didn't do this. But yeah, man, it's a bunch of shit. As far as like even in my like, if we talking my career life, you feel me?
Yeah.
Cause a bunch of shit I wish I could have not did. You know what I'm saying? Not signed to the first nigga I was signed to, all type of shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But you know we can't change the past. You feel me? You gotta just grow from it.
I'd be high as fuck thinking like, bro, if I had a time machine, I could
Bro.
really go fix some shit right
I
now.
tell myself, man, I slap myself on the back of the head like, bro, don't do that whole ass
I'll be
shit.
giving myself
man.
so
What's wrong
much
with you,
advice.
man? Fuck wrong with you, huh?
I'll be giving myself so much advice. Like,
Hella advice.
I'll be like, bro,
my younger self would be.
don't
I
even
always
do
say
that.
like, if I knew the knowledge I know now, then
fuck up the world. I feel like I could probably potentially be a millionaire right now.
come on.
If
man,
you do all this shit.
come on, man. Your
Come
boy
on,
be
bro.
monster out here
Yeah.
for real.
What are your hobbies outside of music?
Smoking some weed. You feel me? Writing and shit. Just music. You know what I'm saying? My whole life is just music. I don't even have no other hobbies.
What type of weed you smoking on right now?
Gas,
Yeah.
Zaza.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't particular. You feel me? If it smell like that, you feel me? I'm
Yeah.
on it.
Nah, fuck.
I'm on that.
Do you believe in aliens or ghosts?
I believe in ghosts. I don't know about aliens too much, but I believe in ghosts.
Okay.
I believe in spirits and shit like that. I
Yeah.
believe in, God. I'm religious for sure. You know what I'm saying? I believe in all that type of little shit.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Never seen anything, but I felt shit.
Yeah.
Like, I lost my little brother, so
Yeah.
I it was one night I was alone. I don't know where I was at, but I was alone, and it was dark, and I remember going to get something from the kitchen and shit, and I did something, and I turned around and thought I saw something, bruh. I felt it, saw it, something, but I never forget. It just scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm like, I don't know what that was. That feeling was it just scared the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I do believe in that shit for real.
Did you have a favorite cartoon as a kid?
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z.
For real?
Yeah. That was my favorite cartoon, for real. That was like the one cartoon I could say that I was most consistent with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z was tight.
Come on, man. That was an everyday after school show for me.
You had a favorite cereal?
I can't even say, as a kid, we was like in all whatever commercials that came on.
Yeah.
It was Fruity Pebbles. It was Frosted Flakes. It was all type of shit.
Yeah.
I like all that shit. It's weed. It's a weed snack now.
Yeah. What's the place you want to travel to?
Where I want to go? I think I want to go to Australia. Australia showed me a lot of love, and I ain't never been there, man.
Really?
Shout out Australia. I love y'all a long way. Keep fucking with your boy. I want to go to Australia. I want to go see what it's like. I want to go to France just because.
France would be hella dope.
France, yeah. I just want to go check out the scenery and shit, like the movies be doing.
Yeah.
I want to go to Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go see just the culture that way too. Like, I never thought about going there, but you know what I'm saying? Like, Jamaica sound like something lit. It's something lit. You know what I'm saying? We got to check that out, Solo. You know what I'm talking about? I just go down there and see what it's about.
For my final question, I want to ask you, what advice would you give to the younger you?
The advice I would give to the younger me, read everything. Don't be scared to ask for help. Make smarter decisions. Shit, that's really it. Because everything else, I was a beast in. For real, you feel me? Oh God.
Do you have any final words before you get out of here?
Back to Sliding, the album drop February 11th. Put that in y'all calendar. Dog and featuring Sada Baby. My first single is out everywhere right now. On all that shit. Spotify, iTunes. Stream it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And more music on the way, man. Keep rocking with me. Shout out to my day ones. I love all y'all. Shout out OTR Records too, man.
Yeah.
The family. We out here.
Rayven Justice, you already know we locked in. I appreciate you.
You already know we locked in. Appreciate you too, brother, for having me.
Yes, sir.
You know we gotta do it again.
You know we're gonna keep this going.
You know what I'm saying?
Off tops. You're locked in with the Innovators. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell.